because I muted it from last time. Hi, good morning, everybody. I just been talking for whatever minutes. Cool. Should be better now. I muted it last time, like on the way out, so I could like type and the music would still play, and I totally forgot. So I'm gonna go over all that again. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, Walter. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Thank you for being here. Finishing the truck. Hopefully we've got one bag after this, and then we'll do the Mandalorian Forge. As I was saying, I'm a little tired, a little hungover. We were up very late with friends over for Oktoberfest. Did a backyard Oktoberfest and had all kinds of German beers and pretzels and bratwursts, and did some grilled corn. Grilled corn really isn't Oktoberfest, but I like grilling corn. And just generally a good time. The weather was perfect. Like, it was 70 in the afternoon, and then it dipped down into the upper 50s as the evening went on. Started a fire, and now everything smells like a campfire in the house, which is not a bad thing. Lying on the couch finishing episode 8. Of episode 8 of what? Star Wars? Or of Midnight Mass? Because I know we were talking about that. Still in your pajamas. That is a good day, my friend. I am wearing pajama pants. I put on like an actual t-shirt instead of my Scrubs t-shirt, so. I know Beth actually has to work today, which is kind of a bummer. But other than that, things are going great. Ooh, these are nice. Look at those. Nice pieces. Episode 8, huh? The Rian Johnson joint. I may go back and rewatch those. I haven't watched them recently. I usually give it a full like marathon where I watch all 9. But I haven't done that in a while. Glad to hear things are well, and thank you for having us. I should get some coffee going. There you go. Yeah, I think after I finish this, I got some water here. I think I'm going to water it the rest of the day. I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are a bit puffy, and they've got the really dark yellowish circles around them. I was not doing well yesterday either, because we went out Friday. A bunch of band booster people after the football game, and stayed out way too late. Still fun, still good. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Just harder and harder to get up in the mornings. That is a 4? So many sub-assemblies. Yo, dog, we hear you like sub-assemblies. After all of them, back to Rebels, Resistance, and Freemakers. Yeah, I've never seen the Freemakers. I've honestly never seen the second season of Resistance either. I kind of gave up on it. Because it was I felt like it was just dumb. I wasn't getting anything out of it other than like scoffing at it, which I don't think is a good way to watch a show. It may have had its qualities, but I was like, ugh, I just can't get through that. I do want to kind of go back through Rebels, but at the same time, Rebels and Resistance were almost the same thing. Like when Rebels started, it was very, very childlike, made for kids. It grew up a little bit as it went along. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I think that's a little loud. It's fine for me, but it may be a little loud for you. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it is Star Wars. It's funny because I was talking to some friends that were over last night, and they had said that they'd watched Star Wars Visions, and they're like, ugh, those were terrible. I'm like, really? They're not the hugest of Star Wars fans. But I'm like, I wouldn't say terrible. Some of them were kind of goofy, but okay. What's up, Toaster? How are you this morning? Thanks for being here. What are you up to? What are your plans for the day? This is great. I'm loving all these 2x3 tiles. That's a nice thing to have. So now I guess the next Star Wars thing is either more comics and books while we wait for Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. Because I don't think there's anything else coming out visually. I don't think there's another cartoon, is there? There's that one game too, Hunters or something. It's like a Star Wars version of PUBG, basically. Yeah, the Elder was very much like if Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan had found an old Sith on a planet somewhere. It's very, very formulaic, but still good. The Ninth Jedi I always felt could have been a really great pilot for like a new show. It was a really great jumping off point. It was building itself a lot of lore. Had some pretty good characters, good world building. Some of them were better standalone stories, like the what is it? The bride, the princess something. That one was a good one. I liked it. And I haven't got any new games yet. Not sure which to get. If I'm going to get Metroid or if I'm going to get... what was the space one that I was talking about last time? Now I can't think of it. Open world, procedurally generated. You got a spaceship. Can't place it. Why can't it? It's not. No Man's Sky, thank you. I kept wanting to say like, yeah, something not right. That's what I wanted to say. Ooh, I wonder what this is going to be. Oh, it's the engine. That's the prop the engine or the hood up when you open it up. That's cool. Yes, Woman's Land? No. That would be an amazing retelling. Season 2 or a sequel release of the game. Alright, which way do those go? I can't really tell. Like this. Yeah, Rebels was real good. I think because it felt like they started off being Resistance-like, where it was the wacky escapades of Ezra Bridger and his friends. And then it became sort of, you know, an exploration of him and his getting into the Force and the burgeoning rebellion. And it really hit its stride. It did really well. Oh, that's pretty funny, though. Thank you for attributing credit. You are an internet saint for doing that. Get you a NFT for that video. Whoever coined it. Man, we had a huge discussion about NFTs yesterday. Oh, whoops. Everyone's like, I don't get it. We're like, nobody does. Because it's dumb. That's why. Yep, fair enough. Hence why I tuned to your streams. Aw, that's sweet. Thrawn was probably the best character, although Hera was amazing in her own. Yeah, I thought, like, I could have done without, like... I'm gonna forget their names now. The Zabrak? No. I forget the species, the big purple guy. I forget him. He had some good bits, but I don't remember, like, caring too much about, like, backstories or anything. He was kind of a Wookiee analog. So, like, his people were enslaved and whatever. I liked Kanan's story, or his arc. I do like Sabine going back to kind of bringing in some of the Mandalorian stories and lore. So that was nice. But yeah, Hera's was really good. Hera was probably one of my favorite characters. And I've liked Thrawn since he was a mysterious figure in the novels way back when. He was just that tactical genius. It's going to be interesting to see the Ahsoka show with him. That'll be fun. Good morning, Brad's Bricks. Good morning, Brad, now that it's Brad's Bricks. Got you a dashboard there. I like how the dashboard basically ties into the hood, right? Not a lot in between the dashboard and the hood right there. So there's your hood, and then when you want to keep that open, it's got a little stand there to keep it open. It's very, very cool. Little fiddly, but that's okay. That's okay. Still good. We're doing well, Brad. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Finishing up our truck. It's going to be tire time here pretty soon. Tire time. All right, so because I don't have any more sets after this to build, if you have a set you'd like to see me build, let me know. I'll make an effort to get it. If it's not like, you know, don't say the Titanic, because while I would love to build that, I don't think I would buy it. But if there's like a little between $50 and $100 set that I haven't done, a creator set or another Star Wars set. I think I've got all the recent Star Wars sets. I was at Target the other day just looking for a card table actually, and I walked, because I always walk by the Lego section, and it wasn't as picked clean as I remember as it has been recently, but it still didn't have like a lot of stuff. There was one box. Oh man, it has the anti-theft thing tied to it, the little black piece of plastic, and it's got it on like the strings, but it looked like the strings were too small for the box, so it was like crushed and pinched, and I'm like, if this was a Lego store, that'd be like, and it was a big set too. I'm like, that's $150 worth of or $50 worth of VIP points right there. But it wasn't a set I wanted. It was a Harry Potter set or something. I'm doing well, Brad. I'm tired. Looking forward to relaxing today. I know I probably have stuff that I could do, like I have to fix some of the Halloween decorations I put out. I put up decorations, and then we had a real bad, not real bad, but we had a fairly good bit of wind, and it tore down like most of the decorations. So I've only got some back up. Have you built the new Doctor Strange Sanctorum with Spidey? I have not. Haven't really done a whole lot of Marvel ones. I mean, I suppose I could do like the Benatar. That was one that I'd considered getting. Literally building 2 of these? It's weird. Okay. Build 2. Don't want stuff with lyrics. Thank you, please, and thank you. I know there's a setting that just says instrumental on Pretzel, but like every time I select it, it's not like the song list drops, which is kind of, I guess, the point. I'll look that one up, Toaster. See if that's a good one to build. If it looks fun. Try not to spend too much money, but maybe 1 or 2 more sets before the end of the year if they're not terribly expensive. Definitely getting back into doing some designing too, and building more. I also think I'm going to do some YouTube shorts just talking about microfighters, but I haven't got a feel for kind of what to say. Maybe just talk about the ship in lore. Okay, so this goes on like, okay, so this is a very unique section. Got a bar right here, got your clips right here, clip snap in, and then that fits like a little puzzle piece right there. It's very cool. This is what I'm talking about with these car builds. Like, that's not a construction you'd get like on a small creator set or something. It's very, very cool. So it says ×2, but where do you put the other one? I guess just, okay. Yeah. Got it. Getting what you're picking up, what you're putting down. It's also Sunday, and while I realize that the NFL is still kind of a problematic organization, I probably will put on some football. because it's a happy place, it's a calm place kind of thing, and I'm, you know, whatever. Yeah, the whole house smelled like, it's probably still mustard, campfire this morning. It was pretty rad. Thirsty. Coffee's empty. Sorry about your ears. Hydrate. Okay, where was I? So what's everybody doing today? I know Walter said he was finishing watching some Star Wars. Kodiak was doing something too, I forget. The Forest. What's The Forest? I just realized I went back to that. You were getting coffee. There you go. Probably should try to figure out how to get some sorting done today too. Put a little chair over there on the other side of the room. Put on some Star Wars or Lord of the Rings and just sort. Tommy Lasorta. Cleaning and order 2 more Lego sets. Wife will put bags out on the street. Yeah, Beth has never really been the stereotypical Lego wife. She's like, she doesn't, it's not that she doesn't care, but I think at this point we're both trying to make sure we get this wedding paid for. Even though this is mostly a second wedding / big engagement or big reception party. But still, don't want to come up short. Okay, that's... Okay, there's a little... I mean, the math works on it, but if you ever build this, it looks like it pulls away a little bit. It's not a 100% fit, but it's pretty good. So there's your nice rounded wheel wells on the sides there. It's just very cool. You can see it's separating a little bit right there because it's not it's a mathematical fit, but there's always wiggle room when you're dealing with like clips and bars and stuff. Survival horror game based on an island where inhabitants are pseudo cannibals. Your plane crashes on this island, but luckily you're effectively the Bear Grylls of this world. Yeah, my guess is you have like a stupid amount of inventory and great inventory management skills, and you find a lot of stuff that you can MacGyver into some survival stuff. Sounds interesting. PC. Yeah, this set's a lot of fun. It's very pleasing in its builds, techniques, and whatnot. I wonder if this number means anything. 10290. This is 2 highways in Texas, I-10 and 290. They actually go through... Is it 290? I'm trying to think now if it is or not. Plus the color's great. Dark red's just a nice, pleasing color. It's very, very rich. Oh, fuck. Okay. Instrumental. Tired of people singing. Oh, I built a log cabin over the lake. I think it's available on Xbox as well, but I'm playing on PC. Okay. I'll look for it on PlayStation, see if it's available. Again, I'm not going to get a game like right now, but I might soon. But in the meantime, I got my Battlefront to hold me over. Which is weird playing after Mass Effect, because Mass Effect was like, the combat got better as the games went along. Like 1 is clunky, 2 is a little better, 3 is kind of the same as 2. And then you get back into Battlefront, which is like a hurricane compared to the game that you were playing. Just people all over the place and everything. Gotta get used to it again. Ooh, a printed tile. Where's this printed tile? That says Lego on it. Or is that a sticker? No, it's a printed tile. Where are you? Look at that. It's an interesting... I think that's supposed to be like Ford. It's supposed to look like a stamped part of the metal. So it's sitting on the back of the tailgate. I will warn that the game is somewhat buggy. It's not uncommon to hit a deer with a spear and have both clip through the map, as it just happened to me. You have a proper space to put all your Lego. I just have a shelf with 1.5 meters to put all the stuff. That does suck. Oh, okay. Well, this is a little weird, but because this piece comes with 2 clips, you only need the 1 clip to attach there. So, I mean, it doesn't change the functionality, but it's just, you got extra clips right there. I just realized how dirty my fingernails are. Ugh. That is fair. I can't complain too much about Lego World over here at Casa de Mi. There's also caves to explore, and the goal of the game is to find your son, who is kidnapped by a mysterious cannibal when the game starts. Eee, that's dark AF. I have a particular set of skills. I don't know who you are, but I will find you, and I will kill you. Ooh, that was very 9 Inch Nails, that turn of tone right there. Going down to that suspended, was that a suspended fifth? Sus fifth? Been watching too much music analysis channels. Excuse me. And then you decide who wouldn't buy more Legos. 5 minutes later, you're ordering more pieces and sets. Yeah. Emphasis on horror. I think horror games are fun. Something that makes you sit up and pay attention a little more. Oh, ×2. Why you gotta do me like that? I should have known. Because this is the sides of the bed. Should have been paying attention. Yeah, feel that dehydration kicking in. Woo. ×2. All right, sir. I mean, it does say ×2 up at the top, but I never look at those. So yeah, Spidey and Doctor Strange, Spidey into the Sanctum Sanctorum. What other sets are out there that I may not have, or I may have overlooked that are good, that you liked, that would be worth a build? Probably just get something off of Lego.com so I can build up some points. I don't mind going to Target every once in a while, or shoot, even my grocery store carries Lego, but it's they've had the same crap for like 9 months. They've got video sets for $9. I'm like, should I? It's half off for a video set, but it's a video set. Like, I don't want it. But it's the punk one, so I'm like, oh, maybe I should get that for the figure. The Batmobile? It's a good idea. '69 Batmobile. That was actually on my list. Like, of all the Batmobiles that have come out, like the '89, the Tumbler, the other Tumbler. Oh, look at that. It's not even, you just clunk. It doesn't attach to anything. Just slides in. There you go. That's it. And you're done. So if you want, you can take those out. That's pretty rad. Yeah, I might. I mean, it's $9. I was kind of hoping they would have a couple, but it was like one box, $9. I'm like, eh. All right, these big old, nope, smaller ones. Yeah, next time I'm at the grocery store, if it's still there, I'll get it. It's in the clearance section near the weird products that nobody wants, and I'm like, it figures. Get your rear view mirrors. Your big windshield. I'm almost done with my iceberg, too. The stupid things your brain wants to finish. It's a lot of pieces. Like the parts in the set, really can't wait to use them. Fair enough. The only thing I hate putting on doing more than putting on stickers is putting on clear stickers. Okay, voila. There's your windshield. How much the program says it would cost to do all that iceberg? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, I've got a stray Beth hair. Let's see. Because it's like 5,000 some pieces at this point. Let's put it over here and see if it's synced where I can open it. Did I close it all up? Yeah, it's all closed up. So now I'm going to go back and put some plates over the top of it, kind of flatten it out a bit, cover all this, and then go back and put some more bumps on the top of it. So we're at 4,700 pieces. If I were to just buy them all, it says it's $788.93, but, and I'm going to close this right away because it's already lagging my... But a lot of that stuff you can get a lot of that in bulk. So that's like, if you just bought everything right now off of Bricklink, that's how much it would cost. And it's not always the best price. It's not even the average price in some cases. It's just like how to get the pieces to you, which may be the more expensive, not great option. So if you have a bunch of 2x4 white, because that's like 80% of the build, that's where, because I'm not really trying to build this, but if I were, I'd be like, it's just a joke, but I wanted it to be easy to do for me. Just copy and paste, just put bricks down and just be done with it. And then I thought about going back when it was done and putting a little like blue, trans blues, light trans blue and trans blue around it to make water. So we'll see if my computer can hold up to do that, because I've been doing it on my work computer, which is just a little laptop, and it's already starting to chug because I'm getting up into the thousands of pieces. And so now I think I have to work on this computer now to finish it. Woe is me. But yeah, usually you can get a large group of, a couple hundred or even a couple thousand bricks if you do a lug bulk program. If you're lucky enough to be able to do a lug bulk program through your lug. And not pay an arm and a leg for it. This is going to be the roof of the cab. Very cool to see all these dark red pieces out here. There's going to be a neat amount of this stuff now for sale on Bricks and Pieces and Bricklink. Especially these corner curved bricks. Nothing around you for that. Yeah, not every place has lugs. Do you know, are there any other people around you that build Lego? Maybe you could start a lug wherever you are in Portugal. Are you near a big city, or are you out in a smaller town? Small country, not even an official Lego store. Well, it doesn't mean you couldn't start a lug. Get some like-minded people together. Nope, it wants to be in the middle. Oh, we got one more sticker. Huh. Oh, he's driving into the sunset. Kind of a neat detail that I may not have put on myself, but this is the rear view mirror. Driving out into the sunset. Little farmhouse. It's kind of cute. Sticks on the cab. A little rear view mirror. I should put that up right. There we go. Like that. There's some groups that do some exposition in Portugal, but normally it's always the same guys. That happens. I mean, I've known the same group of people, Arlug, for a couple people for like more than a decade. And it's kind of always the same people. But I mean, and that's, you know, that's the point. You got to try to get new people involved, get kids. Oh, okay. You know, have parents bring their kids. Like your daughter would be great to bring to a meeting or something. Because she seems interested. Builds a lot. Gotta foster that. Oh, singly, probably the best sticker application I've ever done. Looks like a printed brick, yo. We are so close to being done with this joint. Give me some tires. Let's do this. I always felt the tires were always a little fidgety. I'm gonna get them over the lips, rims of the wheels. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. Quality content. 2 of those. Nice shiny silver. Now these aren't chrome, but these are metallic silver, right? There's a difference between these wheels because there's some Technic bits in the back, and there aren't any in the front just yet. So these wheels go on the back. Uh-oh. Done broke your driver's license there, partner. Ooh, cannot do that either. Guess I'm just, okay. Just thought I'd try it. Here's your wheels. And then these guys go on. You should try to find something online, Lug. Oh, yeah. I mean, especially now, nobody's really meeting in person anyway. Yes. Give me that extra silvery, metallic silver looking dots, 1x1s. Cool, cool, cool. All right, my friends. Well, this truck is done. I am very excited about this truck. Oh, look what a beaut. What a beaut. Wheels turn, nice big swinging steering wheel. Let's see if there's anything else to talk about. I don't think there was any more bits in the instructions, so bring out the greatest hits. A wheelbarrow with your flowers on it. You got harvest buckets with tomatoes and carrots, white carrots and orange carrots. Got you a watering jug to go with that wheelbarrow of flowers. Put that like right there. Got an admittedly small crate of pumpkins. I think the pumpkins are probably on the diminutive side, but I think they made them for minifig scale first, and we're like, well, we'll just put them in there. That's fine. Nice little sandwich board stand to say, hey, look what's for sale here on the side of the road. And if you want some milk, there's some milk to go with it all. And then, of course, you got your wreath and your present, because it's going to be Christmas at some point. Right on. I'm very excited about that set. I can't wait to put it up with the other cars on my car shelf and let them get dusty. So, that one is done. I'm going to put a lot of these things in the pickup to hold it. I think like one of these things can fit, like the wheelbarrow. Maybe not put the wheelbarrow in there. Put the watering can, all the harvest stuff. Seems to fit okay. Sandwich board. Kind of. Jug of milk. Alright, that all fits. Fits nicely. Like if you're just going to the side of the road, you can bring all that stuff. Very cool. Cool, cool, cool. When we went to one nearby, the guy has a huge collection, asked some friends to bring their collections in a circus tent. He made a 2-month exposition. Alright. That's kind of how it starts. You know, you get some friends together who have built some stuff and or have a collection. All right, we got about 40 minutes left. Let's put this guy together. It's going to be mostly minifigures. Get rid of this. Instruction booklet. Keep the sticker templates. Officially now need a new place to put instructions. So I don't keep the boxes, but I keep the instructions. Yeah, truck was very cool. Very happy with that truck. So you want to know what sucks? Getting old. Getting old sucks. Oh, guess what stickers are not going to put on this set? Because it looks like there's a lot. But I don't know if you can see that nodule on my knuckle right there. That's a like a arthritis nodule. Somebody's getting old. It's this guy. So in just a few minutes, I think Beth is going to leave, so there may be a pause while she leaves and says goodbye. Just so everybody's aware. She may also have fallen asleep on the couch with the puppies. So I think I got this set because it rounded out like an amount I needed to get shipping or the gift with purchase or something like that. So I I did want to get the Forger's figure too. So let's put all this together. That's that one. That's that one. Goes with him. Goes with her. 2 black heads. Another Mandalorian helmet. Does he have a rangefinder in this one? No, he does not. Or a cape. Thank goodness, because he's got a jetpack. And she doesn't have anything special about her outfit either. She just has a hammer. We don't get old, we just add years. We just level up. And then she has the forge claw. There it is. Alright, so there's your Forge Master. I don't know if she has a name or anything officially yet. Kind of a cool helmet. You can pre-Vizsla that if you want. Do some more stuff with it. You know, average printing, whatever. On the back there, kind of a fur. It would be cool if she actually came with like a fur collar around it. I think somebody mocked that. They had a fur collar from something else. It looked really good, actually. And here we have, again, probably one of the most collected figs I have now is Din Djarin again. And he doesn't have a pistol, he has a pneumatic pump or a spigot for a gun. Because I think someone else has the pistol, or the pistol's made to do something. His sonic gun or whatever it is. His disintegrator. And there's another Din Djarin. Nothing special. Kind of the same thing. Looks like he's got his Beskar complete outfit. Does he have a... Yeah, he's got his Mudhorn sigil on his elbow or his shoulder there. You can see that. The other side is blank. Got his jetpack. Good deal. All right. So this is a set, I think, Journal of the Scots, who's usually on watching and chatting, is turning into an underground, he said it was a Tatooine underground, but this particular forge was a Navarro. So, you know, just as a mock, it's just like a different coven or whatever, different conclave. Adapted it differently, which is cool. That's what Lego's for. Build your own thing. Build your world. This set's going to have some drawers, I can tell, where things are housed. Tools and old helmets and whatnot. So yeah, this is what today will bring. Possibly a nap after this. That's gray. Actually, what I should do is part out a new microfighter and build another one. Except I don't know which one yet. Honestly, I think the Starhawk was a weird little kind of... I think I have all those pieces. I should just look at one and go, I think I have all those pieces. See, now this is a shame because I really want to be able to show this off with the stickers, but I'm not going to put the stickers on it because these are great pieces. These round tiles, and I don't want to sully them too much. because the residue from the stickers will stay on them, and these need to be outwardly appearing nice shiny bits. Even fingerprints on them I don't like. Keep those nice and shiny. So no stickers for you. And this probably won't stay together too long. I think I took the Tusken Raider Adventure or whatever. That was another Mandalorian set apart within a couple weeks, so that's probably what I'll do here too. And look at all these great little bits of flame. Little blue flames. I'm sure this was in a like a Frozen set or something, but I haven't seen those before. Those are pretty cool. Those little blue flames. Finished Annie's Jedi Fighter. Next is Poe's X-Wing. Cool. Yeah, I might do that. I know Poe's X-Wing is pretty simple. And I do need to do... It's not my design, but I think a Jedi Starfighter would be pretty cool. I've got the 7B, or the 7, built with Plo Koon. But it'd be cool to get a couple more with maybe another Ahsoka and some Anakin and Obi-Wan. Got enough Obi-Wans and Anakins. Spread that around. But again, not my designs, so I feel weird about building them. But cool. That's cool looking. Right on. It'd look better with the stickers, I'm sure, with the little bits, but whatevs. Okay, and this guy goes here. So, you know, this, you go from that truck where everything is a complicated snot build to get a nice, pleasing shape, and this one is just like minimalist. Get it working so we can play with it. Feel to it. Small droid to attach to Annie or Obi fighter. Yeah. Yeah, they should. They should have one on the wing. Even if it's like the Delta 7s have the droid head, because the body frame was so thin that you couldn't fit a full droid in there, so they had them integrated. Which I felt was kind of a cool bit of world building. Ooh. Yo, dog, I hear you like clips. I hear you like plates with clips. Yeah, I'm trying to think of another. Maybe I'll do another capital ship. What was the last one I did? I did a B-Wing, and then it was a capital ship. I'd like to build like the Recusant class destroyer, or what was the one that Trench? I think Trench's was a Recusant class, or no, the Resurgent class is a First Order. What is the one that Trench was in? Admiral Trench. Problem is, there's somebody's got a custom-made Trench, Admiral Trench minifigure, and it's like $200. It's ridiculous, but it's a very, very good figure. Like, it looks exactly like him. But I'm like, I don't know that I could spend that for a figure. But it's so good. Okay. It's not exactly over it either. It's kind of off-centered. But that's pretty cool looking. Oh, the Buzz Droids. Yeah, they actually... you can get they're actual figures of Buzz Droids, I thought. I have like one or two somewhere. Box. I think it is. You'd have to look it up, but I think it's 200. I mean, it's basically a custom print, so it's not just like a kit bash with like, not even custom print. I think it's a custom mold, which is more expensive than a custom print. I get that. So I understand there's artistry involved, and I'm not knocking that. I'm just like, I just want to build a microfighter and have Admiral Trench in it. So I'm gonna have to do like a dumbed down version where it's just him. You know, there's the character that has like the spider head, and then just kind of have, you know, a cloak looking shirt and whatnot. So put another hammer there, and then that's it. And then we do this, and we do this. I don't know the name, but the movie Finn and Rose are using an old fighter in the Salt Planet. Those are ski speeders, and Lego did a set of those. I'm pretty sure they did. Right? Yeah, it was a double set. There's this double set that came with an ATM-6. It just had a regular Resistance pilot with a ski speeder and then an ATM-6, the First Order Walker. So it came with, I don't think that's Poe. I think that's just sort of a Resistance person. Yeah. Series 5. So a while ago. This is what I do in my off time, is I watch other YouTube videos about Star Wars. Alright, focus. There we go. It's one of the only official microfighters that I don't have. I actually had a handful that I didn't have because I got into this late. And I basically had to source the parts to get them. The clone turbo tank was one. So there you go. She's melting down some Beskar over the fire. Oh, and there's a lot of parts left over here. Just a lot. Egg 2. We're going to build the heavy. Yeah, there's an AT-AT version I want to build. It's the ATIC, and it's a walker, and it's all tan, and it's got a giant ion cannon on the back. So half the AT-AT is missing, and then it's got a backwards facing ion cannon. So it's like a planetary artillery vehicle, and it's kind of great. Because it's so dumb. It was part of, so if you're familiar with the Sand Speeder. Oh, there's 2 helmets. Oh yeah, this is going to be an extra blank helmet, which I think is kind of cool. The Sand Speeders. There was a very short-lived campaign after Return of the Jedi to continue the Star Wars toy line without actually having more stories. Like they didn't. This was before the novels were a big thing, the extended universe things. And so they had something called the Saga Continues. And they were just trying to keep... Kenner was trying to keep toys in the, you know, in everybody's heads. So they came up with a couple of these things, and one of which was that sand speeder was basically the Hoth snow speeder, but it was adapted for Sand Planet, so hotter planet, and it was tan colored. And along with it was not necessarily for a desert planet, but there was a AT-AT, and there was a toy of it. They kit bashed it. It was like a cannon off of a Death Star playset or something, and they just carved off the back of an AT-AT and put it on there, and it became an AT-IC. And like I think it was in a source book, so it's canon material. Anyway, but I did a microfighter of it, and it's kind of funny looking and tan and small, and got a little stormtrooper in it, so I might do that one pretty soon. So there's your heavy. I like the Technic axle. Kind of looks like a Gatling, like a rotating minigun kind of thing. He's not going to focus very well, is he? Come on. So that's pretty good printing. He's got the big shoulder pads. I like the flat sand blue kind of thing. I wish there was something to cover that in the back, but maybe I'll work on that. So there's your other figure there. Alright, time to build more stuff. What goes around it. So I think those are the only two that came out of it. There was another ship that was kind of back-ended its way into canon, and it was a matchbox, like a die-cast ship size. It was about, yay big. And it was this weird... So it was I think it was Ralph McQuarrie's first designs of a Star Destroyer, was this really long wedge-shaped thing with, like, dishes off to either side, and it had, like, a long... it almost looked like an arrowhead with, like, a really long spine in the middle of it, coming out one end of it. And it was backwards, too. Like, it was flying backwards, according to what we know about Star Destroyers. But it never made it, and they redid it until we get the Star Destroyers that we know and love today. But Matchbox made a toy of it as kind of a, I don't know. I don't even know if it was part of that Legends Continue or whatever. It's the saga continues. But then we see one in Star Wars, a Solo movie. Solo, a Star Wars movie. And it's in the background video during the recruitment thing where the recruitment officer's standing at his desk being like, really, like, I don't want to be here. And Han Solo comes up and is like, I want to join the Imperial Navy or whatever. And in the background's that video running, and it's that ship. And I was like, oh, that ship made it. How sweet. So that's kind of fun. Stuff like that making it into the canon. I forget what it's called. An arrestor class? Let's see if I can find it. Star Destroyer. Oh, it was Rick Cantwell. It wasn't McQuarrie. Colin Cantwell, not Rick Cantwell. Yeah, so it's this one. Let me flip over to this. So it's this guy. And you see it in the background of the movie. It's kind of fun. Yeah, but this was like an early design for a Star Wars, or for like a Star Destroyer, and they never used it, but it came back and then it was a toy. Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, it was eventually used for the super laser for the Death Star. Cool. So there's that. A little bit of trivia for you. So I'm actually friends with Colin Cantwell on Facebook. I think it's hilarious because a friend of mine on Facebook was like, you need to message this dude. Like, I've met him and he and I talk a lot. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she's like, he designed a lot of Star Wars sets or Star Wars ships. I'm like, what? And I looked him up. I'm like, holy crap, it's that guy. So I sent him a Facebook message. I'm like, hey, thanks for all your designs and stuff over the years. Very inspirational, blah, blah, blah. He's like in his 70s or 80s, and it took him a while to get back to me, but it was very nice. Stuff like that, I wish I'd been on the ground floor of, you know, as a designer or something in the late 70s. Hey, draw some spaceships. Okay, I would love to. This is cool too, getting these 1x2 tall snot bricks, or 1x1, and 1 3/4. Oh, Beth. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Which parts do you like, Brad? Yeah, these, they're so good. I'm really liking some of they look like parts that fans were like, please make this for us. And Lego went, yeah, sure. All right, here's some other stickers I'm not putting on. The Mythosaur stickers. Not gonna put them on that, but that's the clan of the Mythosaur or whatever. I guess just in general, that's the Mandalorian. Your people tamed the great Mythosaur. Surely you can ride one of these two-legged giant tadpoles or whatever they are. What were those things called? Burks? Blurgs? Bergs? Blargs? So there's a skate there in case the Mandalorians want to go ice skating later. And these are all your extra parts. I always like getting an ice skate as an extra part. Yes, ma'am?
I just dropped the pill. I'm going to put the dogs in here with you really quick while I look for it.
You're gonna put them in here with me?
Yeah, just really quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go get it.
Come here.
Go get it. Go.
Come here.
Come
Aggie.
on.
You have to walk in here with them or else they won't go in.
Girl. Doesn't go out to find it. I just don't want them to get it.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Puppies, come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Jojo, go face. Jojo, go face. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to the people. Say hi, I'm a puppy. She's a little puppy. She's a little puppy.
Alright, come on.
Alright.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Everybody got to see a puppy. It's a win-win. And by everybody, I mean the half of people who are here. Brad's here. I do appreciate some of the snot builds that LEGO's been doing lately, and the friction builds, and the sort of, it doesn't have just to be stud on tube all the time. Always excited for puppy. Puppy. So we have a friend, we have some friends that have a dog who is 16, and he's a little dog. He's about Agatha's size, so he's very small. And he, we think, is a Chinese crested, which means he looks like a wiry Chihuahua. Like his fur's a little wiry, and he's got longer legs, and he's kind of got a little hunch, just because that's how he's built. But he's very old, and he's had problems, you know, being an old dog. He's got most of his teeth removed, and he's starting to get a little senile. So they brought him over last night just to see how he'd hang out with Agatha and Kaylee. And they did fine. Like, I think at one point, Agatha forgot that Lecter was here, and she started barking at him. But he was also, they bring his little donut pillow. And then they kind of, because it was chilly outside, they kind of wrapped him up. And then we found a belt and wrapped it around there. So he looked like a little bit of sushi with a dog head hanging out. It was adorable. But I'm like, yep, this is what we're going to have to do with Aggie in like
But Aggie didn't like it.
15 years. I think she forgot he was there. And then when she saw a dog head, she freaked out. Yeah, she saw a floating dog head and was like, no, I do not like that, sir. I'm going to tell you all about it, too.
All right, give me a kiss.
Yep. Bye.
I love you.
I love you, too. How long are you going to be?
I'm gonna guess I will be home by 2 at the latest.
Okay, cool. Well, have a good time.
The very latest. Love you.
Love you, too. Drive safe.
I will.
No idea what she's going to do. Something to do with her job on a Saturday, which sucks. But she's on call. And I am going to go play video games after this and hang out with the dogs. Maybe justify buying No Man's Sky? Metroid Dread? I'm worried because I really want to play Metroid Dread, but I have a Switch Lite. So I'm not going to be able to see it really well. It's just going to be in the little handheld. And I feel like I'm not going to get a full enjoyment out of that. And I love me some Metroid. Right? But I just think that playing it on a very small screen is going to be kind of a letdown. But it's a side scroll, and it's supposed to be a lot like the original game, just better. I don't know. It's also $60. Money that I had earmarked for fixing the backyard of all its dog holes dug in the backyard. You just finished Metroid? Nice. Did you play it on... Do you have like a Switch, like a regular Switch? You can play it on the big screen? Yeah, I heard it was just a blast. I may research if anybody's played it on a Switch Lite and see if they go, nope, don't worry about it. Oh man, computer screens without computer screens. Really? I mean, those are pretty cool looking computer screen stickers too, but I'm not gonna put those on. Okay, interesting. Where's that other little piece? Oh, there it is, rolled away. I have a Switch. I have the one that came out on the first day, whatever they call it now. Well, okay. The question is it one that comes with a stand that plugs into your TV so you can play it on the TV? Yeah, I saw something about that. Yeah, I will. Thanks. I read something that they posted and I was like, man, are you all right? So, yeah, thanks. Playing the TV, yeah. All right. Did they just post something? Hi, Most Marvelous Mox. How are you? How are you and the kids doing? I'm doing fine. I haven't heard from the kids today. I know that they're probably both very tired. They had long weekends. Football game on Friday and Saturday, both of them. So we'll see. Yeah. Did Michaela post something recently? I noted that they weren't live this morning. Yeah, I saw that too. I'll check on them when I start getting all set up, and I didn't see a live thing for it. So, okay, fair enough. Well, football and that, they're both in marching band, so we have to go to the football games, high school and college. So most of the time we go until they've done performed at halftime, and then we just leave. So it's not that big a deal. But everybody gets very tired the next day. What are my favorite football teams? So I'm from Denver originally, so I will always root for the Broncos. And that's kind of about it. I don't have like a real big American football team fan. Like I won't root for them a whole lot. I just like watching it. I'm more of a hockey fan, and I have hockey teams that I root for. Oh no, my daughter's 20 and my son's 17, so they're oldish. So he's a senior and she's a junior in college. So this is his last year of marching band in high school. not putting a sticker in there. That would be the pliers. I'm not going to do that. I'm so sorry. These clothes, apparently they're going to have something else on them. Aha. I say. Dots on the inside. Okay. Oh no, they're not little kids. No. They've not been little kids for a while. In fact, the oldest one, after the high school football game, she was up. She came with us to her brother's game yesterday or Friday, and hung out and helped push props onto the field and pit equipment and stuff. And then afterwards, we all went to our bar, our tap room. All the parents did, and she came with because she's 20. She can't drink anything, but she can go. Got a soda, so that was cool. Okay, so this is take it apart and put it all in there. Put that thermal detonator and a weapon, and it's hidden, and it goes in front of that. Okay. Anything go in here? Oh yeah, that's where the thing goes. And then this attaches to this. Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. It's 11:30. Bam. So there you go. There's your set. Yeah, and next week's gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to stream this coming Thursday because there's a football game or high school football game Thursday, and then Friday night there is we're getting ready for a UIL University Interscholastic League competition, which we are hosting at our field on Saturday, but Friday night we have to get ready for it. We have to walk the stadium and make sure all the trash is cleaned up and everything's kind of put where it needs to be. And then Saturday is the marching contest, which goes we have to be there at 6 a.m. until midnight. We have to, because we're hosting, so we've got to park trailers and buses, and there's going to be 20 bands competing, and so they go on all day, and then they go until 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and then there's a break, and then there's a finals, and then they announce finals, and then those who are in the finals perform, and then they announce the winners, and then after that you got to clean up and get everybody out, and then it's just going to be a day. So then Sunday I may take off as well because I probably am just going to be exhausted. I don't have anything to build it anyway, so this represents the last of my backlog. I do have these two sets left, but maybe you can still hear me. I'm kind of faces away from the thing. That's just a box. Oh, I do have a 2-in-1 that I never opened. So these are the only sets that I have backlog. Oh, actually, I have a couple more, but they're collector's sets. So they're this one that you could only get at Target for a little bit, right? I might actually put this one together because I got a couple other bust heads now. The Stormtrooper and the TIE Pilot. So this might actually get put together. And then this is just a 12-in-1. I don't know where I got this. I think I got a couple of these, but it's just to have pieces. But I thought it'd be fun to try to build all of those at some point. And then an extra sailboat, which I don't need because I've got one right there. So this may end up being a contest thing at some point. Yeah, so this week is going to be tomorrow I have a meeting with our Lego group. Tuesday, let me look at my schedule, because I may want to try to make up a stream, and we'll just do some designing. So tomorrow's a band rehearsal, but also Brick Rodeo meeting. So for those who don't know, Brick Rodeo is going to happen here in Austin, June 30th through July 3rd. That's my birthday and July 4th weekend, so that's going to be next year here in Austin at the Renaissance Hotel in Austin, the Arboretum. So we have a meeting about that tomorrow. And then there's a UIL contest. It's the region contest. The one we're hosting is area. And then Wednesday is usually a night that I'll have my kids over for dinner. And then Thursday is when I usually stream, but that's going to be a football game. Friday night, we're going to get ready for Saturday. Saturday all day is done, and then Sunday's recovery. So Sunday, if I do anything, we'll do some designing. And just if you want something specific designed, let me know. Or if you've got an idea of something to build, we got the Sanctum Sanctorum with Spider-Man. I'll look that one up. Spider-Man Lego Sanctum. Spider-Man at the Sanctorum Workshop. So let's look at this guy. $40. Yeah, I could swing that. Is this the one you're talking about? I think it was it Walter who mentioned that one? Somebody mentioned that one. It may have been, who was on earlier? Toaster. The Doctor Strange Sanctorum with Spidey. Yeah. So this looks pretty cool. $40 set. I don't understand why Spider-Man needs a motorcycle. They always put a motorcycle on him. But the candles look pretty cool. It's, the web, good parts. This may be a good parts set. So if I find this someplace, I'll grab it. I'm not going to go looking for it, but it looks pretty fun. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope you have a happy Sunday. Oh, the Bro Thor set. That's a good idea, too. Thanks for being here. And again, I enjoyed building this truck and this set with you guys. So good talking to you, everybody. And have a good rest of your weekend. And if I don't see you during the week, I will see you next week. So thanks for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.